Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urios Papers here coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today we're talking about the spell Confusion. We are giving this spell an S. It is an excellent spell. It is definitely one of my go-to spells that I use for shutting down combats. And if I'm a DM, it is a terrible spell that the players want to see come out. They never want to see this come out. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or a comment. All right, so Confusion is a 4th level spell that is usable by a whole bunch of classes. Bards, Druids, Sorcerers, Wizards, Knowledge Domain, Clerics, Circle of Spores, Druids, and Oathbreaker Paladins. So, what does it do? It takes an action to use it. It has a range of 90 feet, which is an awesome range. It is a 10-foot radius, which is awesome. Verbal, somatic, and material, which is 3 nuts, which is worthless, so you don't have to worry about that. Lasts for 1 minute. It is a concentration spell. You absolutely want to concentrate on this spell. So the spell assaults and twists the creature's mind. Each creature in a 10-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range must succeed, so it doesn't say you have to see them, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw when you cast this spell. So each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose. So you have to see the point, but you don't have to see the creatures. So they all got to make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throws are great because a lot of things don't have high wisdom scores. An affected target cannot take reactions. So you can run up, you can hit them, and you can run away, and they don't get opportunity attacks. There's no reactions. There's no silvery barbs coming out of them as a reaction. There's no shield spell coming out of them as a reaction. So all that. And they must roll a d10 at the start of their turn to determine its behavior. So if it rolls a 1, which is a 10% chance, the creature uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. To determine the direction, roll a d8, and then, 1 is north, and then so on and so forth. And the creature doesn't take an action this turn, so it just moves, and it stops, and it's done. That is awesome. 2 through 6, so 2, 3, 4... 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 50% chance. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5 out of 10. 50% chance the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. It just stands there. And then you can go and wail on it while it's just standing there. 7 through 8, 20% chance the creature uses action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach. If there is no creature within reach, the creature does nothing. So it just stands there. It used to be it would hit itself, but now it just stands there and does nothing. I know in Pathfinder 2 it will hit itself. So there is a 20% chance that if you get this to work a couple of times and it runs away and then it's standing there by itself, then this makes 2 through 8 happen more. And then basically 2 through 8 becomes a 2 through 6, which is it's just going to stand there and does nothing. And then a 9 through 10, so it's got a 20% chance to act normally, 80% chance to do something dumb. And so at the end of each of its turn, the affected target can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, it ends that for the target. But wisdom saving throws are not easy to make, and you can silvery barbs that stuff if you're playing in a game that allows silvery barbs, of course. And so you can also increase the radius of this by 5 feet if you cast it at a higher level, which is great. So you can get more, because 10 feet radius is not a large radius, but 15, 20-foot radius is massive. And so you could get like a whole army of creatures in this. Now, which one of these 5 or 4 different outcomes is the best one? I like the first 2. To be honest, I like the first 2 a lot. I like the second one the most, where they just stand there and they do nothing. But getting them to move is great. Now, this is this is not necessarily voluntary movement, but it's not forced movement either. So that's up to your DM on whether it's going to be an opportunity attack. Now, let's look at some of these classes that get this. So, I like the College of Eloquence Bard because of unsettling words. As a bonus action, you use your one of your bardic inspirations, and you roll it, and the creature subtracts that from its next saving throw, and then you cast Confusion. You know that I like the School of Divination for Wizards because of Portent. I roll a bad roll on a d20, and I hand that creature that roll as the result for their saving throws. For these types of spells, I do like the Wild Magic Sorcerer with the Bend Luck. So when another creature you see makes an attack ability or saving throw, I use my reaction. I spend 2 sorcery points. I roll a d4 and I subtract that number from their saving throw. Now, the Knowledge Domain Cleric gets this, but it's on their list, and that's about it. There really isn't anything else that that they get to manipulate this particular spell or spells like this. So, I mean, there is that. This is an awesome spell. It will end combats completely. It will shut down enemies. There is nothing they can do. And if the DM has a creature that casts it on the party, it is really horrible and I've seen many TPKs from this. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.